of this amp with the high gain channels, but let's explore the clean. How I have it set right now reminds me exactly of like a Blues Breaker, JTM45 type thing. Also kind of a little bit of super reverb. Got the Les Paul here. That was the neck pickup. Here's bridge. Yeah, I think the key is keep that switch to the right. Has the brightness of like a Fender or, you know, Blues Breaker. It has that crisp, kind of bright, clicky presence thing that you hear with a lot of these cleaner amps. And then if you go a little past where I just was there, it starts to get a little too bassy. You roll the bass down. You can also set it a couple different ways. If you crank the volume all the way up and then do the gain low, you get a different feel there. But then it's weird when you go to the other channels, I think. You know, when you go to the high gain channels, it just makes it, doesn't blend as well. So this is, yeah, more for going back and forth and using all channels. But you could really use this as a separate amp. You know, I think if you could think of that as like a one-channel Marshall or something like that, and don't even worry about those, you could set this with like pedals or, you know, just like you're going into a clean pedal platform, like a, you know, Blues Breaker or a Fender Twin or something like that. But yeah, really impressed with it. You know, the best clean I've heard on like an EL34 type amp. It's very 6L6-ish, 6L6 or 5881, you know, like the Blues Breaker has, you know. Also, just to mention, the C45 switch is on. You know, I've really liked it a lot more with just the C45 switch on always. I think it affects the clean channel as well. I'm not sure about that, but, you know, just something to keep in mind if you do want to have these exact settings. You know, the presence, everything's, keep the switches in the middle, kind of bypass them. And just on the back, the only switch activated is the C45 switch. And yeah, it can't get any better, I think, you know, compared to what all these other amps. If you want the sound of a true one channel kind of Fender or, you know, Blues Breaker, or even, I guess they call it the Plexi channel for a reason. You know, it's like a bright, crisp Plexi. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think.